My power's turned on. I'll be strong. Fight like a small.
So hey everyone, Crafty Kim here, and today I will be showing you guys how to make the Atlantic bracelet. And this was designed by Ro.loomie. And sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but yeah, it was designed by her. And here is the bracelet. So it's very nice. And she makes a lot of really pretty designs. As you can see, this one too is very nice. And make sure to give her a follow. And yeah, so let's get started. So first thing that we're gonna do is, you will need a loom, a hook, a C-clip, and some rubber bands. I'm using red and black. Yeah. So, yeah. And now let's get started. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're just going to take 2 rubber bands, double rubber bands, and make sure we start with the arrow on our loom facing away from us. So yeah, and we're just gonna take double rubber bands and put them on like this. And by the way, this is not the border. The bracelet doesn't have a border. And yeah, so this is not my first time making this. I actually already made this. I tested it out how to make it, but I can't find it anywhere. Anyway, so yeah. So and now we're just going to put this, take 2 rubber bands again and put them this way, and you might want to push them down. I would recommend actually using a metal tipped hook since there's some tension when you are looping. So yeah. And then we're just going to take 2 rubber bands of our next color and again place them from the center peg to this peg. Sorry for the screaming. It's just my younger brother sometimes likes to scream. So now we're going to take 2 more rubber bands and put them this way. So yeah, and we are basically just going to keep going like this until we reach the end of the loom. So yeah, and I'm just going to fast forward from here, so feel free to pause the video if you need to see the instructions again, then you can just rewind. So yeah, but I'm just going to fast forward from here. So you're just gonna stop here And oh, now we have to place the cap band. So we're just gonna turn our loom around, and it should look something like this. So yeah, and we're just gonna place the cap band. And if you have big hands and big fingers, and you don't, and doing this is kind of hard for you, then here's a trick that you can do. Go like this, twist it, and put it on this peg. And then you can take your hook, hold down here, and just put it on there. And there you have a cap band. So yeah. But if you don't want to do that, then you can just put it on the regular way. Just twist it and put it back on. So yeah. And someone is doing something outside, so please don't mind that noise if you can hear it. So yeah, but now we're just gonna start the hooking process. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our hook. Let me just zoom in a little. Okay, there we go. So we're basically just gonna get our hook, put it in the cap band, grab these two rubber bands, the two top ones, and they should be going this way or the other way. Now we're just gonna go in the cap band again, grab these two rubber bands and put them this way. And now the hooking process is actually really easy, but there is a little bit of tension to it, to the rubber bands sometimes. So yeah, but what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go into this rubber band, grab this one, and just put it here. And then grab this one on the other side and do the same thing. Oop. It's a little hard to get it on sometimes. And now we have a lot of rubber bands here. So what we're gonna do, what we're gonna do is, this is gonna be really hard. So we can just go in all of these red rubber bands. Sorry if you can't see if my hand is covering, but we're basically just gonna go in all these red rubber bands. Try to grab the right rubber bands. We try pulling on it a little bit to see if they're right. If it pulls oh, yeah, see. I grabbed one from one side and one from the other side, so I am just gonna put this back on. I can just pull this to get the rubber bands to go back in. They were just, I put them in the wrong order. So I just put the red ones on my hook right now. And I'm just putting new ones on. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. You know what, guys? I'm so sorry about my brother. He's just very not respecting me right now. He's very unrespectful right now to me. So, I'm so sorry. So I'm just putting my other rubber bands back on right now. My red ones. Or at least I'm trying to. Okay. Hopefully this time it works. Oh my goodness. You know what, guys? Hold on one second. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back now, and I looped this rubber band now. And yeah, so now you're just gonna go back in here and loop this rubber band. And now we're just gonna go in here, grab these rubber bands, and loop them. And then do the same thing on the other side. Oh, okay, there we go. Now we're gonna do this for the middle again. It might be a little bit hard. Maybe a little confusing. But okay, I think I have the right rubber bands. Yep, good. So it looks like it was only the first peg where the rubber bands, I think I just put them like one here, then one there, and one here, another one there. So I think it was just very, very confusing for me. But yeah, I think hopefully the rest are good. So yeah, and we're just gonna go in here again and put that there. And yeah, so we basically just do this all the way to the end of the loom, or pretty much until there are no more rubber bands. So yeah. And I think I'm just going to fast forward from here, so please pause the video, or because I'm going to fast forward. Or if you need more instructions, so just rewind the video. So yeah. So I have come across this very confusing thing again where my rubber bands are not in order. So I'm just going to show you what I did. If this also happens to you, if you grab one rubber band from one side and one from this side. So here's just what I did in the first peg. I took the rubber bands off, from both sides. And I just got the red rubber bands. Not the black ones, but the red. And just put them on my hook. And just got the red ones out. And I recommend putting the black ones. I recommend putting the black ones on the side, and I recommend not really using them again, unless you can't see them on the bracelet because they're all stretched out probably. And yeah. So then I just put the other ones back on regularly, like you normally would. Sorry for the noise again. And if it's twisted, you can just fix it if you want. But you don't have to. And then we're just gonna take two more black rubber bands, put them on this side. And now we're gonna put the red ones back on, but listen to these instructions and don't just start putting them on wherever you want, because this is really important actually. So we're gonna take the first rubber band or rubber bands. Oh, first you want to push these down so you have room for the red ones. So you're just gonna put this on. Then you're going to take the next two, put them on. Then take the next two, put them on. You might want to push them down, each rubber band, and take the next two and put them on. These have to be in order so that the bracelet will turn out good and it will not just break. So yeah, and now we can try this again. And it looks like I have a little rubber band hiding here, but it's not one of the two rubber bands that the new ones that we put on, so that's a good thing. I can just take that out later because it's under my loom, it's not in the bracelet. And then just flip that. Okay, got it. And now we can take this off, but I do not recommend just putting this on your hook and pulling it off because the rubber bands could snap. So start at the cap band and take it off, and take this rubber band off, then this one, and just take them off like that. Maybe you could try pulling a little bit, but if it doesn't come off, if it doesn't come off,
then I don't recommend doing it. So, maybe only for the middle rubber bands you can pull it off.
yeah. For me, I only do the middle rubber bands for this bracelet. But if you want, then you can do the side rubber bands too. Sorry for the screaming again. but I can't really do anything because it's my brother's problem and he will pay for it. And if once you get close to this top rubber bands, then you're just gonna hold it down like this so that it doesn't fall off. Take the last ones off. Put this on your hook. Make sure that you have all rubber bands on the hook. Oh, well, that was fast. And then now we can put the C-clip on. And this doesn't need an extension for my wrist, but it might turn out pretty small, so you might need an extension, but you can just fit it on your wrist to see. So yeah, and now I will show you how to put the C-clip on. Even though you might already know, this might be a little hard to do because there is a lot of tension and a lot of rubber bands. So you're just gonna go like this. Make sure you have your C-clip close by. Oh, I think, hold on a second, guys. Let me put these rubber bands back on my hook. I don't think I put all of them on my finger. So I'm just gonna try this again because I didn't put all the rubber bands on my finger. I saw 2 loose ones. So now make sure that you have all of them on your fingers. And I think I need to stretch them a little bit, my fingers, because it's really tight. Oh. And now we're just gonna put the C-clip on. This might be a little hard. So here's what I'm just gonna try to do. I'm just going to try to put this on my loom. Oh. Wow, that really hurt. So I'm gonna try to do this. Stretch it to here. And put my C-clip on. Okay, make sure you have it on all of your rubber bands. And now we can take this off. So, yeah. And this is the Atlantic bracelet. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial, even though there were some difficulties. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's CraftyKim2. Also, do not forget to follow me on Twitter. It's just CraftyKim, I think. And don't forget to subscribe to me here on YouTube. And like this video and comment if you would like a tutorial for your original design. So thank you so much. Give this video a thumbs up. And bye, guys.